All right, guys, I got a Jeep overheating. All right, guys, if you guys have a car that overheats, you need to check a lot of things. All right, one thing is your fan working? You know, this fan is not working here. So I did a quick diagnostic, guys. You can check the fuses and everything, but also before anything, make sure you check if the fan is getting power. All right, so right here I have my test light connected to a positive, and that center power cable right there, I got a negative. You see my test light, it turned on. All right, you see how it turned off when I let it go? You can see it right there. All right, if I switch up to negative here, the other two cables are high speed and low speed. All right, so see that? No power, guys. And the reason why there's no power here is yet because the car is not at the right temperature. Right, so we're gonna wait a little bit and the fans should get power in a little bit. All right, because this car overheats, as the customer said. He was trying to move the car from point A to point B because the car there was a cleaning coming, so he was there in 15 minutes with the car running, and it overheated. All right, temperature started to go up, and usually, let's say if he was on a highway, it wouldn't have happened because the wind flow would have cooled the engine, radiator off. But since the car wasn't moving, it needs a fan to give it some air circulation. All right, so I'm gonna wait a little bit, and I'm gonna wait till the temperature goes high enough. All right, right now it's close to 200 degrees. All right, usually it will kick in about this time. All right, and I'm gonna check again. Let's give it a moment. Just be careful with your hands, guys. Oh, I forgot. Sometimes your ground, if it's not good. Still no power. All right, still no power. Wait a little bit. All right, guys. Now you see that? Now we got power. Right? We got power in this cable, right? No power in this cable, but right now we have power and ground. All right, guys, you see this? I was connected to ground here, and I was checking power down there, but the fan does not work. All right, guys, so clear indication the fan is bad on this Jeep. All right, so I'm gonna replace it. To replace this fan, I do need to remove the shroud. It's a heck of a job, but it's all right. Anyways, guys, if you have any car, doesn't matter what kind of car it is, some cars have 2 wires, some has 3. All right, you need to check if it has power and ground going to the system. All right, you see how I checked the power there? It was on the other side of the side of the fan. Sometimes the connector inside is burned, so if you check power there and you're not getting power or ground, or if you're not getting power or ground, one or the other, it could be that connector is burnt inside. So you need to check it before that and after that. Right, since we checked after that, we do have it, so we do have a continuity, but the fan doesn't kick in anyway. You see the fans are all off. All right, anyways, guys, thank you. I hope this really helps you and give you some type of idea how to diagnose radiator fan if the car is overheating. All right, guys, thank you and bye-bye. All right, and one thing I want to mention is, you see how I let the engine run? Temperature is going up little by little, but anyways, I don't want this engine to overheat, so I'll shut it off there. All right, guys, so that's it, and I'll do my job. All right, guys, change the fan, and look at that. The fan is running beautifully. It's hard to see, but the fan is running right there. You can see it. All right, but all I did was drain the antifreeze, Take up the connector. There's 4 bolts, 2 on this side, 2 on that side. All right. So gotta put that duct pipe in right here. All right. And the fan is still running. All right. That's normal. Let it run. I think it's slowing down, but it's running. So this is Jeep, guys. I changed the whole assembly. That's the one right there, right? This is the whole assembly right here. Got a screw bolt right here, bolt down there, bolt here, bolt there, the old number 10, and that's the connector, right guys? So thank you, subscribe, and bye-bye.